Hello everybody, I am Vijay Lakshmi working for Cognizant. I and my team are delighted to present our study and one small step solution to one of our predominant problems, that is the reach of healthcare to rural India. Rural India constitutes about 60% of our population and half of them live below poverty line without any healthcare benefits. The other major concerns in our rural regions are pre-hospital care for emergencies, that is reaching a patient on time is always delayed, especially in rural regions where roads are predominantly inaccessible to travel. The next is infant mortality, which is 24 per 1000 lives, and maternal mortality, which is 97 per 1 lakh births. This is attributed to various delays. One of the delay identified is reaching an appropriate healthcare facility due to lack of affordable and accessible emergency transport. We have designed our application Foodcast with the intention of filling these gaps in healthcare. My teammate Kishore will explain the architecture of our application Foodcast.
Thanks Vijay. I am Kishore. I am working for Cognizant, and our application has two modules. One is Android app and a cloud-based centralized web application. Our Android application helps to locate emergency vehicles and facilitate to reach the patient to the nearby hospital at the earliest. The Android app is used by our emergency fleet team and healthcare team. The emergency fleet team uses the application to find nearest hospital and book an appointment with the patient details. The healthcare team uses the application to find the patient's information stored in the cloud infrastructure. The healthcare team uses this application to send alerts through SMSs on critical follow-ups such as vaccination, hemoglobin test, and reminder on medicines. All these SMSs are sent through the native language, in this case in Tamil. Thanks. Now it will be followed by Vignesh, who will be walking through the Android app.
Hi, this is our mobile app. We have named it Foodcast. This app is specifically designed for optimal use at hospitals and also in the moving food fleets. This app pairs with OpenXC, stores the performance parameters and location coordinates of the fleets to the designated central cloud structure. All the fleets are mapped to a system and can be located with our functionality Fleet Locator. Let's have a look. So we can locate all the fleets which are mapped to our system on the map like this. The red pins, the independent ones, are shown independently. The ones which are nearby are clustered and shown as a number. Now you can see there are 8 fleets in this zone, and when you zoom in, the independent locations are shown. So by this way, all the fleets which are mapped to a system can be monitored. Now let's see how this app can be used by both the members in the fleet and as well as the members in the hospital. The first function which you see on the screen is the find nearest hospital. This allows you to find the nearby hospitals from your given current location. As you can see, there are a number of hospitals which are listed, and when you tap on them, you would see 2 other options open up. So with the given hospital, you can either find the route to the given hospital or book an appointment. The book an appointment page makes you fill a form which will be then sent to a central cloud storage system. Once you raise it, you can, and as you see, there are validations in place, and once the request is raised, it gets stored in our central cloud system. And you can also find the route to a given hospital. You can also see a nice a kilometer reading which shows on top of the screen. So this particular hospital is 4.93 kilometers from a given location. So that's what this app does, this particular feature rather. Once all the requests are raised, it can be continuously monitored in our next segment, which is called View Patient Request. This will specifically come in handy to the doctors at hospital, who will just have to select one from drop down and know about the patient. You can also see all this data are being fetched from our central cloud structure. You would see the drop down contains the telephone numbers as the patient ID, and in the last bit we have something called remarks, which can be continuously updated. The basic information is first shown, and this can be updated with a lot of informations to give more details, specific details about the patients. So the doctors no longer have to carry a huge chunk of files to know about a patient. It can be retrieved from the pocket. For the last segment of our app, it is the Send Fleet Update. This is mainly used in the fleets to send updates back to a system. So once you click this, you would find again a fleet name and a drop down, and then an update button. Before that, the fleets can configure their own fleets in this page, and see, we can name a fleet and write the vehicle number so that it can be maintained in our system. So you would find in the send update page the fleet name and then a drop down, which is nothing but the mobile numbers of patient. So you can update saying that either a fleet is available or not available at the current moment, and once it has been loaded with some patient, their numbers have been picked and updated. So it goes back to a central system, and the operators can identify the fleets which are available and which are occupied. This is our central cloud structure, and the various information which are flowing to and fro from the website and the mobile are handled here. You see a list of tables which have been created to store particular specific informations. As we said, the performance parameters from the OpenXC are stored in this collection, and you would see that we monitor certain important OpenXC parameters to come at cost derivations of the entire operation. The requests raised for the hospitals are also mapped. So the mobile numbers, the dates, the names, the hospitals, and the live updates from the fleets and its location are mapped in this part. So it will give us a lat long, and it will also tell us with which patient it has been occupied.
Thanks Vignesh, I am Sudha, working for Cognizant. Now I will walk through the backend application. Caravan to Care is the backend application for 4 cares, where the centralized administrator can search for a patient, assess number of patients in an area, and send scheduled SMSs. Administrator can look for a patient record by clicking onto the patient ID. The next screen in the backend application is the patient lookup screen, where the central administrator can look a whole picture of the number of patients available in a particular area. Say Perungudi 4 patients and Chitlapakam 1 patient. Based upon the number of patients in the area, the central administrator can decide upon to schedule a camp in a particular area. For example, in Perungudi, since there are 4 patients, the central administrator decides upon to schedule a camp. On clicking onto the schedule a camp, the central administrator is led to a schedule camp page, where he or she is given option to assign a doctor to the camp and send SMS to the patients. In the doctor, there is another page called doctor availability, where the doctor can key his or her available date for the next camp. In the schedule camp page, there is an additional feature to send SMS to patients, where the SMS will be triggered to the list of patients in the area saying that a camp is scheduled on a particular date in the particular area. In the patient lookup screen, there is an additional option to send SMS to the anemic, where daily reminders are sent to the anemic patients to take tablets and weekly reminders to be available for the blood test. Thank you. As mentioned earlier, this is how the SMS to patients looks like in his or her mobile. In this case, SMS is in Tamil language.
We have following feature plans to enhance our application. First, through integration with the wearable devices, and next through as a platform to test all new terrain vehicles, since it collects the vehicle parameter through OpenXC. Third, identification of patients through biometrics, and last would be to integrate this app to other Ford social responsibility activities. Thank you.